My question about the breathing part, that if you lift up your shoulder, is it sorry, is it true that if you are, for people that do running, I don't know how you say it in English, hardlopen. Do you know how you say that, Nancy?
Yeah,
Hardlopen?
running is correct.
Oh yeah, running. Yeah, people who are running. Is it true that if you want to improve your lung capacity, you need to run more outside? Or is it that if you're doing the breathing exercise when you lift up your shoulders, it also can help you with your lung capacity? I hope you understand my question with
Yes,
that.
yes. Well, good question. Good question. Okay. Now, this relating what we call the zhong, standing posture. Okay, you can stand up, you can sit down, then you can lay down. Why? Okay, you go running, it's in a movement. So it's a exercises. Yes, of course, you go running, but the running like this is too fast. Your rhythm is very fast. So therefore, in Chinese, we call it external breathing, because then you do that, it's not really focused on the amount of quantity of air into your lung, because your exhalation and inhalation is too fast. You do not allow time for the alveoli to absorb the oxygen, because you just go like, you go to the gym, and you're pumping, they're like pulling those things. True. So is the exercise, the speed of your exercises will not, or shall we say, will not allow you the time for the puff of air which is gone into the lung and allowed it to detain in the lung for, the alveoli to absorb it. Okay, yeah, because your exhalation is too long. So it's good. It also is good because at least it increase the pulse of your breathing, because like instead of normal breathing, you just normal. And then you push it. So the rhythm is faster, but that means the rhythm is faster. Your multiple breathing, shall we say, rhythms, right? But like I said, it's not like internal breathing. Our breathing. That's why when we do all the movement. Now that's one breath. I've gone through 3 types of breathing skill, right? Shoulder breathing, right? Dantian breathing. Now Dantian doesn't breathe. Remember, there's an ancient term, okay? Abdominal and then embryonic, my skin, right? So that length of time compared to, you think about it. Okay, that's why ancient Chinese called it external training and internal training in that aspect of breathing. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't matter you go outside. Of course, the outside is more fresh air than the inside. Now today, that's why people go to the gym and all the bugs, everything. All the ventilation system full of bug, and you stay there and you keep on breathing all the blinking bug. I don't want to argue. I don't really want to argue. Okay, yeah. But think about it. Okay, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Any more?
Yes, one question just came in from Misha. How many times a day can you do deep breathing? How long?
How long? You're the trainer. Don't ask me. But I'm telling you that every morning when I get up, I at least spend about 15 minutes lying down, because lying down position is very good, because you're standing fine, but the body weight crush on the diaphragm, because like when we talk this posture, right? The weight of this, so, and especially when old people, and people with worries, right? Yeah. Very short of breath because they go like this. The whole of this body weight crushed out on my diaphragm. You're restricting the diaphragm. You're not opening up your rib cages. True. So the lying down, when you're lying down position, the body weight is spread out, gravity spread it all out, right? And you're lying down, so allowing you more movements of your diaphragm before I go to bed. So in the morning when I wake up, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then even before I shut my eyes, usually I do another 10, 15 minutes. But sometimes when the zhongqi, the oxygen in the blood, trigger the biochemical reaction, release my hormone melatonin, I'm gone within seconds. So that's why you have to control the time that you want to really go to sleep or you want to stay awake, right? To do your exercises. That's how we control. That's why it's the brain's, the frequency of the brain from beta, conscious, fully awake to, right, alpha, okay, yeah, then drift into subconsciousness, delta, theta, and then the fully asleep, delta. So you have to understand, you don't close your eyes and drift away. Here, mind, the brain. True, yeah. So that's why we learn a little bit more and help you in actually doing your exercises. Okay? You
Yes.
happy with it? Good.
Dr. Willis has a question.
Dr. Willis, please.
Oh, yes. I want to thank you, first of all, to go through all the research you do, because here in Argentina, for example, when we try to learn about Qigong, we have like information of hearsay, but not at trained, very well trained person with your background, with your experience, that goes through the research of the narrative of the ancient terms. So just want to thank you and to share that I was doing it like the wrong way, so I can compare, and now I can do the breathing as you tell us, because we were told to breathe normally with the tongue on the with closing the tongue, and it's a big deal when you have the information and you understand what you do. It's a crucial thing for us to know this kind of information.
Thank you. Yeah. Like I said, sorry, I don't make things up. I'm not that clever, because a lot of masters, they just make things up. I'm very stupid. I have to study. I have to study 5,000 years of knowledge. And I spent 28 years doing the research. So I could offer you and I could share with you some, obviously the ancient Chinese science. Like I said, I'm only qualified in the Chinese side. I don't speak other people's languages. So now the English book is supposed to be published now, yeah. So I also have it in here as well. So maybe when the pandemic finished, right, I can print some and I'll send some to you over in Argentina. Okay, yeah.
Oh, that would be wonderful. And can I ask you something about the jade piece?
Sorry?
Can I ask you something about the jade piece you were talking in the second part?
Yes, jade piece.
Yeah, I guess it's not coincidence that it's in a stone made of jade.
Well, now this obviously the jade, right? We got green jade, we got red jade, we got a brown jade. Now, from the Chinese side, jade, we call it a spiritual stone, and obviously the spiritual stone is misinterpreted. There's no spirit in the stone. So if you put it into the 5 elements, right, the stone, jade stone, right, the stone, the rocks, they're earth. So they're actually earth elements. They're earth elements. Okay, yeah, I have a whole collection of this. See this?
Wow, that's
Amber.
beautiful.
Amber, see that? Now, Jurassic Park, yeah, they have the little mosquito. I have this, right? A fly. Okay, and this,
yeah,
huge.
Oh, quartz.
Yeah, quartz, huge. This is quite powerful, but my collection, right? Next time I can give you a session on that. Is this? This is a meteor. In here, metal.
Yes.
There is one place in China, very specific. I make a trip up there. You can see this, right? Farmers dig it all out, right? Yeah. And Johnny from Canada, one time he damaged his bone when we were training, and when he came over, I give him this and put a thing there, and you can see the skin color change. Why? Why is this earth energy so important? Now, I don't know how long this thing is flying through the universe. Nobody knows. How many billions, trillions of years? Who knows? Now, the full of, they absorb all the energy, cosmic energy through the universe, right? And then when it comes to crash into the atmosphere of Earth, it went through it. Obviously, everything breaks up. A fire. I remember they were saying about what, 6,000, 7,000 degrees, something like that, when the space shuttle going right through it, it burns. So that means another element, the fire elements, okay, yeah, we cooked it. So increase the energy of this thing been traveling around. Very heavy, this thing is very heavy, okay? And then it hits the ground, buried. God knows how many years it buried underneath the earth. Now, this farmer dig it out and it's radiating with energy. So therefore, yes, all these stones, they are very powerful, but please don't, fool by, oh, this is for your emotion. You're going to be happy when you wear this, when you're sad, when you have this. No, they're all energy. They are elements. They are the earth elements. True. Now, what I like to do is I saw this in Mexico. There's a cave, isn't it? Wow, you should see all those, the huge column. This just like in the Superman. I like to go over there. And I'm telling you, when I go into these rooms of energy, it just blows your brains out. I go straight into spontaneous. So this is how humans, 5 elements, because we have 5 elements in us, outside also 5 elements. So that is why it's very, very important. And this, they call it the spiritual stone, is because it's elements, because, it's easily to, to trigger us. So people thought that, oh, a spirit protecting us, that's all. And the funny enough is the second places where people using the jade as spiritual stone, is, just use the word, okay, is all the way down in South America. Funny, isn't it? And there were research as well, because some Chinese archaeological digging, I got some pictures in a book by another professor. They actually found some Chinese character writing in the Mayas, the pyramid. They're actually taking picture. So there's another really interesting things. And then the pictogram is about 4,000 years ago. They used it in the Chinese side, and they found something down all the way down in South America. Really
There's so much to know yet.
I know.
I made a link like symbolic because of the microcosmic path and the jade palace and the Jinchi and all the picture, all the characters you were telling about. Maybe that is why in a jade piece.
Yes, so I will translating it and things like that, and yeah, it will happen. When actually when the pandemic's finished and curriculum come out, it will be part of the curriculum. Thank you, Dr. Willis.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any more?
No more questions.
Controller?
No more questions now.
Oh, good. And thank you so much for coming. And hopefully now you know what QiGong is about. Okay, yeah. Liba, thank you. Hawaii, thank you very much. Yeah, good. Or as well.
Thanks.
Okay, I'll say bye-bye. Look after yourself. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, everyone.
Good
Bye.
evening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.